Hi everyone, how's it going? Normally I get fully dressed before I decide to go on a live or open my window to the public because that's basically what I'm doing. But unfortunately I've been having brain fog for the last week or so, partially because of the stress, but partially because of electronic weapons being fired at my head. And of course that makes you kind of disorientated, forgetful, especially with short-term memory, delta frequency, you know. So yeah, so I've been having like some brain fog, so it's been causing some problems with my readings and everything else, but I have ways to get around them, you know. So when you go through injuries like that or brain injuries like that, you kind of, your brain makes new pathways. So where you met old problems in like an old way, like your brain will kind of create new wires somewhere else. So the same problems that you used to dealing with before, you find like new ways of dealing with it. So that's basically what's happened to me. I mean, I'm having brain fog and shit like that, but I've just learned, like, if I get something wrong, then to just not put myself through the emotional stress of starting over and starting over. Just continue, and then refine along the way. So yeah, I'm finding a way to deal with the brain fog and everything. Today, neighbors upstairs, I don't even want to talk about them. I don't even want to talk about them. It's just getting to a point now where it's just getting ridiculous. They must have been like shouting and yelling for like an hour this morning. I mean, it started with presumably the little girl calling me mad lady again, and then the little boy just yelled at her, just saying, stop saying that shit. But what followed was this sort of pantomime when they started arguing for like, just arguing over nothing, just arguing over like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who else is up there, but I heard something like, try saying the N-word, or, something like that. Like, just try saying the N-word, or don't say the N-word, or, she'll beat you up over and then what followed was, multiple people in that family saying the word nigger over and over. I'm thinking, whilst I'm hearing this in my mind, I'm thinking, now, the last time that word was said, right, it was said by the little girl, because she said, we can't sleep because of you, nigger, right? So she said that, and I recognize the difference in voices. That wasn't a little boy who said that. I recognize the difference in voices, right? The last time the little girl said that, what followed was so much backtracking by the little girl, because the mother was basically interrogating her. Did you say that word? Did you say that word? Did you say that word? And they said, no, I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. And the time before that, using that slur, that, when the little boy said it, the mum lost her fucking, you don't understand. The last time that word was used, the mum lost her mind. She said, don't use that word again. Don't use that word again. I'm like, so how do you go from losing your mind over that word being said to your relatives saying it multiple times, even to the point where you turn around and say, try using the N-word? Try using the N-word for what? Like, for what? Like, to try and upset me again? That's what I'm saying. Like, how do we go from you losing your mind over the word nigger for you to saying it like multiple times over and over? Like, how did we get to that point? Like, I don't understand. And then on top of that, and then on top of that, like, just arguing over me. Like, I don't understand. Like, I said the same thing on Twitter, right? The kids go to school, right? The adults, they go out every single day. And I mean, they go out every fucking day. So if they're not working, then they're definitely socializing. You mean to tell me that when you go out and you come home, the only thing that you have to talk about is me. You mean to tell me that the only thing that you have to talk about when you go out and come home is me? Like, what about what you learned in school? What about other people in the village? Because there's no way you ain't socializing. So what about other people in the village? What about other shit that's going on? You mean to tell me there's nothing else going on besides me? Gang stalking might sound like a mad explanation, but it is at the very least an explanation. Everybody, I heard, one moron coming out of here, upon hearing the video that I was making, I heard one moron coming out of here saying, oh, there's something wrong with that lady. Well, I'm sorry, but what explanation do you have for the fact that a whole family of people have only one person to talk about for 4 months solid? What explanation do you have? What explanation do they even have? Have you even heard it? What's the explanation for, going on for 4 fucking months? This is not normal. And I've been through this multiple times. This is not normal. I've been minding my fucking business. All of a sudden, I'm dealing with months of harassment for no reason. No reason at all. What explanation has anyone got? Oh, you're trying to harass me so that electronic weapons can be fired on me and that. Like, yeah, it sounds fucking ridiculous, but at least it's a fucking explanation. Everybody wants to talk about my mental health and shit like that, but nobody has an explanation for this. Why do you need at 9:30 in the morning, or probably even earlier than that, when you know businesses are opening up, why are you arguing about whether you can use the word nigger or not? Why are you still doing this? Especially considering that you lost your freaking mind the last time somebody said it in your family. And then on top of that, calling me the mad lady, so fucking what? So what? It's just some stupid little girl who's bored and angry and, and just feeling sorry for herself. Like, what? Like, who cares? Who gives a fuck? It's just a stupid little moron feeling sorry for herself, as usual, that people don't like her because of her own behavior. Big fucking whoop. And in the meantime, you want to call me crazy. Meanwhile, you don't have an explanation as to why you went from losing your mind at the N-word to saying it liberally this morning. It was an obvious setup. You were obviously trying to get to me and trying to get me angry enough so that you could make a recording of me screaming and yelling. But the thing that you don't seem to grasp, right, is that I don't give a fuck. That's been done to me before. I didn't care. I don't care if you record me screaming and yelling, because I keep that same energy in public anyway. I keep that same energy in public. Everybody knows that. So if you want to get shots of me screaming and yelling, I'm going to be the first person to say, this is the thing. This is another thing. These people are blatantly trying to set me up by setting up this whole pantomime of an argument this morning to try and get me yelling or shouting or something like that. Right? You're obviously setting up this whole pantomime to try to get me set up. But the thing about it is that when I told the police that I threatened you, you were the one who neglected to actually tell them that. I was the one who told them that. I told them that not only did I threaten you, I threatened you 3 times. I threatened the mother 3 times. I was the one who told them that. You neglected to even tell them that. All you told them was I was banging at the door. You didn't tell them what I was banging at the door for, did you? Once again, that was for me to do. So you trying to set me up is just a moot point. It's a moot point. Hey, like, if you want to call me mad, call me mad. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm not a fan of it. I mean, obviously, I don't like being insulted every day. But at this point, I'm used to it. I'm used to people who are doing what they're not supposed to be doing, firing round on me, trying to act like I'm crazy in order to get to me and in order to try to make me look crazier than they are. But the truth of the matter is, These same people are always going to look crazier than me. They're always going to look more evil than I am for the simple reason that they are. So it doesn't matter. And when it comes to a setup, the setup is redundant. Because if anybody comes around here asking me anything, I'm going to tell it all. I'm going to tell it all. I've been telling it all. That's what I'm saying. This community stalking stuff is just, it's pathetic. It's pathetic. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about him anymore. Just getting to a point where it's just getting pathetic now. It got pathetic like 3 months ago. It's pathetic. I don't want to talk about him, man. Like, you mean to tell me you're spending all the hours those God sends going out, hanging out with your family, watching TV. You ain't got nothing else to talk about but me every morning. Meanwhile, I'm in here by myself. I've got ideas in my head about a book I want to write. I'm studying the occult. I'm fucking investing in here. I'm going to say it. I've been investing. I've been doing investing. And yes, I cleared it with the benefits people before I started doing it. There's a certain cap I've got to reach before my benefits are hard. So I've been investing. I've been researching into finances. I've been working on my occult stuff. I've been working on my tarot. Again, I might be writing a book. It's been several decades in the making inside here, but you know, I've got so many other things to focus on. And then on top of the fact that I'm a TI, I have to focus on fucking electronic weapons being fired at me. I have to focus on fucking cyber torture. And what it means from a global perspective and how that might affect everybody else globally. And how, if it affects everybody else globally, how it's going to affect me and my ability to make investments. So I'm having to think about all these different things. A lot of people, you know, when I come on camera to vent. So what you're seeing is me just constantly complaining about my problems and me just constantly just whining and talking about so-called conspiracy theories. But when these cameras come off, I am not trying to focus on the negative BS. I'm just not trying to do it. I've got other things to focus on. And it just seems like I'm surrounded by people who only want to talk about other people, and the shit is boring. It's boring. And in the meantime, it's causing me stress. I'm fucking got brain fog. I'm forgetful. I'm forgetting things. Like I'm fucking opening up the window in my dressing gown. I don't normally do that. Like opening up the window in my dressing gown, forgetting to put my scarf on my head. I've got like every single time the thought of coming home brings me so much chronic anxiety. My arms and legs get weak. Why do you think I train? Why do you think I've been training? To strengthen my arms and legs, to try and get them as strong as possible, because chronic anxiety has been weakening them since I was young. And then on top of that, I've got low blood sugar as well. Another thing that's been caused by harassment. Low blood sugar and low blood pressure. Those are some other things that have been caused by harassment. So I'm trying to get my body strong and fit. So that if I need to knock some heads off, anxiety or not, I can knock some heads off. And if I need to run for the bus, I can do it. I'm 36 years old, plus size. I'm carrying more than 200 pounds of weight over here, and there are a lot of motherfuckers I can outrun. Trust me. Trust me. That's why I'm trying to get strong, and I do all those punches and kicks and shit, and I'm trying to strengthen my body because chronic anxiety has literally zapped everything out of me. When I say that family are one of those people, are some of those people who will ruin people's lives, I'm not making this shit up. I'm not. I'm not making this shit up. Like, how the fuck do you have nothing else to talk about all day than somebody else? How the fuck do you have no other entertainment than to try to bully somebody who is like, what? you know, fucking 5 times your age. What the fuck are you doing up there? The fuck are you doing up there? Like, do you have nothing better to do than bully somebody who's fucking 5 times your age? You stupid little, you know what? And then as for the rest of that family have no discipline, no focus, nothing. And I want to be like, you know, because I don't have any kids and because I don't, you know, I know how stressful looking after children can be. Like, just as a person who has no kids, I try to be sympathetic to, you know, to a situation where you're a family, you haven't got that much money, there's not that much prospects, it's incredibly frustrating, you don't have a lot to like. I get it, but it's like, I'm the target, so I don't know how much sympathy I'm supposed to fucking have. Why am I supposed to have sympathy for you and your family? Why am I supposed to behave like fucking Saint Mary when you lot keep fucking up and stay fucking up? Why am I supposed to be the same figure? I'm not your fucking wet nurse. Get your shit together. That's the thing about being black now. They expect you to be more noble just to be seen as being on the same level as everyone else. And I'm not having it. You're not about to call me the N-word liberally, like, you know, just to try to set me up. Just to try to set me up to cover up what you've been doing, by the way. You don't get to do that. You don't get to have your child calling me the mad lady or fucking the N-word for 4 months. You don't get that and then try to get me to respect. Oh, that's just a child. Oh, we're just trying up. No. Fix your fucking shit. Get your fucking life together. The reason why you were hired to come after me in the first place is because you're a fucking mess. You are a complete mess. And that little girl is feeling sorry for herself every single fucking day. Just because she seems to be enjoying that other people are in pain, she's not enjoying it. She's pretending like she enjoys it because that's all she fucking has. And guess whose fault that is? That's yours. She's feeling sorry for herself. People hate me anyway. I might as well be a little shit. She's feeling sorry for herself. She's not proud of anything. She's not proud of anything, but that's your fault. It's not my fault. It's not my shit. It's your shit. And now you want to talk about the N-word. Now you want to talk about, you know, she wants to beat your ass over saying the word nigger. Listen, it was never over saying the word nigger. It was never over that. It was over the fact that it was 4 fucking months of harassment. Then you got the nerve to bring the police in there when I'm ready to knock your fucking head off. That's what this is about. It was never about the word nigger. It was never about the word mad lady. It was never about any of that. And it was about the fact that you are bullying cowards who can't stand in your shit. You want to talk a bunch of shit about skin washing off. You want to talk about people being mad. You want to argue over me every morning. Every morning. Yeah, take him out, bitch. Take him out. You want to argue over me every morning. Every fucking morning. And then you don't want to fix your shit. I'm not having it. That family just took the kids out. I think it was the dad. I think he comes over like periodically. But no, fuck him. Fix your fucking shit. Stop coming after me. I'm sick of the fact that every time I come online, all I have to talk about is my neighbours. I don't want to do this anymore. Sick of this. Anyway, I gotta get dressed. No, fuck it. No. Fuck it. No, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Every fucking... Why are you doing this every morning to try to set... And it's not because you genuinely are frustrated with each other. There's a part of that argument that's designed to set me up, and you know that. Fucking sick of you. Oh. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I got that out of my system. But, yeah, let's see what else happens. I mean, the dad's taken the kids out, so thank fuck for that. So anyway, yeah, let's see. Let's see what's going on. But anyway, I gotta go. I'm sorry that this was such a negative live. Like, tired of it myself. I'm so sorry about this, but hopefully you guys will have a positive day. I'm sorry that this negativity started off the rest of your day with some bullshit. I'm sorry that's if you've watched. But yeah, I had to get all that out, unfortunately. I love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.